Hello and welcome to Break Free NPD. Today I'm going to talk about narcissistic parents and your relationships. So, when I mean relationships, I'm referring to both your friendship um, relationships as well as romantic relationships. Narcissistic parents are confident that they know exactly what kind of friends you need, as well as what kind of romantic relationship you need. They will come up with the ideal candidate for you as their child and push you to look for certain characteristics in your potential significant other or a friend. Most of these would include from them being rich, coming from a high social status, even if you don't come from one, having the highest education, and sharing the same religion, if that applies to your family. They want a person with the best qualities according to them, so they can use this new member of the family as another scapegoat to be proud of. Narcissistic parents are insecure but have a good idea about how a potential partner could influence their child into finally starting a life on his or on her own. They see a threat in this new member of the family and are aware that their child may finally set himself or herself free from their lives. They can almost see the future without you as their child in it, and they will not like it. As such, no matter how amazing your partner is, your narcissistic parents will find ways to make your partner look bad. They will insult him or her. They will try to prove to you how your life won't be good enough with your partner. All the sacrifice that you and your significant other will make to please your narcissistic parents will be in vain. If your relationship is strong enough, but you keep in contact with your narcissistic parents, they will start manipulating your partner just as much as they do with you. They will slowly treat you as a couple, as a whole, as one scapegoat, and there will be no difference in who will take the orders, demands, attitude, and threats. The more comfortable they will get with you as a couple, the easier it will be for them to control you. As for your friends from school, entourage, or work, your narcissistic parents will make sure you are surrounding yourself with people who are obedient and easy to manipulate, and who are possibly abused as you are, so you won't be able to see the difference between a normal household from another. Your narcissistic parents will criticize parents who trust their children, and will criticize children and adult children who are capable of making their own decisions, as that can be seen by you as a source of inspiration. Any form of freedom and individualism seen in your friends and in your partner will be a threat to your narcissistic parents, and they will do everything in their power to convince you that your entourage is a bad influence. So, what are some ways you could protect yourself from your narcissistic parents' influence in your relationships, whether they're relationships with friends or romantic relationships? It will be harder for you as the scapegoat, as the victim, to be able to control your feelings and to protect your partner and your friends from your narcissistic parents if you involve them in the whole situation. Most likely, your partner will be someone like you, a person who can put up with things, a person who will be kind, and this person will be used just as much as you by your family. If not, and this person realizes things, he or she will start playing the same mind games as your narcissistic parents. They will start playing the same dirty games as they do. And once a person starts doing that, they start to lose who they are. So regardless of who your friend is, who your partner is, I would keep them away. You can tell them what happened to you, you can tell them your situation, but I strongly suggest that they don't get involved. They don't participate in the same problem. They keep their distance, they don't get close to your parents, and it's very hard because Talking from my own experience, my parents act in a very bipolar way. One day will be the kindest people, and as soon as we start feeling comfortable with them, they take advantage of us. As soon as we start trusting them as our parents, then they start taking advantage of us. So be very careful how you involve your friends, the people who you actually trust, in the life of your narcissistic parents and in your parents' household. I hope this helped, and thank you so much for listening. All the best.